good. I am doing a quick video on, I am moving, or actually I have just finished moving all of our dinosaurs off of the 907, the center map, which I've been playing on for like the last year probably. I think it's been a year. We didn't have this many dinos in here before. We had maybe these birds, and I don't know how that Yankee came out of place, but yeah, we didn't have nearly this many dinos in here. But these are all moved from the center and brought over to Scorched Earth. Like this whole area was actually open, but I have no room to put them anywhere else for now, so I've crammed them all in here over on Scorched Earth. And I just barely finished moving all of the eggs that we had over there. I moved them all into these refrigerators, all of our fertilized eggs. In fact, we have so many fertilized eggs, I kind of had to go over and spill over. And I don't know why I'm putting mushrooms in here, but I am. It doesn't need to have mushrooms in there, but I felt like it, so there. Anyway, I need to go over to the center because I want to, well, maybe I should fly around here real quick so that you guys know what the Scorched Earth build looks like, and this is what it looks like. See, I had no room, so I started parking stuff up here. This is the base I made. I probably built this thing in about 2 days. I stayed up like 24 hours just building this thing. And these are all of our Rexes and Spinos and stuff that came over from the center. But yeah, this is a cool build that I did. But I was obsessed on keeping our dinos safe from all of the predators on Scorched Earth, so yeah, I stayed up 24 hours building this this base. And I had actually borrowed this design from my private server. I played solo for a while, and on the solo game, I basically just built this box. This box without this part added to it. So it was just a box. And so when I came over here, that's what I did, is I added onto it. I'm actually really proud of this design. It's not the best design, but I think it works. Anyway. So yeah, they are deleting the center map, and they're going to put on the new one, the Ragnarok. This is my my grinder, which you can't really see because it's dark. I get rock golems to follow me over here, and they follow me up this ramp. We fall in, and they stand on a bunch of spikes in there until they die. And they'll usually damage the spikes until you fly out of range, and then you fly back and they stop damaging the spikes for some reason. Kind of crazy, but it works. Then over here, this is actually where we started, because I started with a friend. We started, so I put this in later, but we actually started with just this box. is hard to see because it's dark. Let's see if I can camera. We started with this box right here, and then we built all the metal stuff around it later. But yeah, it's like a 2 by 3 little box. And then up above here is actually a sheep pen that I built because there's so many sheep that spawn over here. But yeah, this is where we started. We just built this little box, and there were more boxes in here for storage, but we moved most of it all over to the other building. And then I added this. This is like a public forge that nobody uses because nobody on this server really lives over by the Red Ob. So yeah. Oh, come on. Anyway. Oh yeah, I was gonna bring the bird over. I was gonna go put it back for a second. Let's see. What do I have on this bird? Let's take those off. Take my stuff off. No, we don't need that. We'll keep that. We'll keep that. Everything else is good. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry if I'm quiet on this recording because I am a quiet person. I'm not used to speaking to myself. Then we travel to the center, which is about to be deleted in, I don't know, 12 hours? Spawn over here. This is the redwoods over here, where I put a bed to get sap, but I rarely go there. This is just a little base. This is Blue Bob, little box that I built. Oh, there's a lot of people with boxes. I wonder what's in this one. It's another bed. Someone left the door open. What space is this? I don't know. I don't even know who that is. We got Nexus. I don't really know who Nexus is either. Give me my bird back. Give me my blood princess. Thank you. I'll toss these things because I don't care for them. Alright. Get a drink of water. There's a lot of bases around here. Some of them are actually kind of partially destroyed. Like I think this base is partially destroyed. Unless somebody came back and fixed it. Oh. Oops, let me go through some. to journey over just to see the base that I built. And somebody left all of their dinos. All of these dinos are going to be deleted. I'm not really deleted. I think the owner is actually taking the map off. So technically everything won't be deleted, but it won't be there. We won't have access to it anymore. So I wanted to bring a bird so I could get an aerial view. Since I can't fly, I don't have admin options. This is a friend's base he was starting to build. Kind of creeper. He started to build a new base when somebody had destroyed his, but he gave up. He was like, "Nah, I'm done." So, but this is our base right here. And all of those crop plots had species X in them to kill all of the things that would come by. So, but I stole all of the fertilizer because I hate making it, so I took it all, and they died. So it's raining dinosaurs, man. Well, that's great. So this base started off as a wooden box. And the wooden box is probably over here in this corner. Kind of back here. And a small little box that my friend Lillian, can't say her name. She built a little box over here, or over there, and then I built this garden. Oh yeah. Okay. So I built this garden, which was, you know, this size. But eventually, we started getting more dinosaurs, and I was like, well, we need a bigger place. And I actually used the garden. I started building off of the garden. I went this way, and then eventually I just kind of took over her base that was like right in this corner. Just kind of demolished it and rebuilt. Dinosaur that came in. So you have a subtle on it. They win. All of these dinosaurs in this corner I was going to give away. All of these beavers. I had an idea a long time ago that I was going to try to get a beaver with like the best weight on it. But then I learned that the system doesn't randomly give you, dinos and beavers with more weight. I mean, it can. It can be a mutation that they would have more weight. But typically they take the weight of one of their parents. And it never goes up unless you get like a mutation. So I gave up and I started giving them away. So it was like hours and hours of just farming beavers, the beaver dams, because you'd go kill the beavers and they would respawn like in like 3 minutes or something. So I'd go to another beaver hole and they would just respawn when I came back. So I just keep killing them until I got level 150s, because 150 is the highest dinosaur you can get on the server. So yeah, that's what I did. I got so much pace doing that too, like, because I would go and raid the beaver dam, and it would pull all the beavers in the area. It was pretty cool. That was a neat discovery that you could just get beavers to keep respawning on this map. I'm not taking any of the metal that we have. I don't know why we have these in here, but we do. Yeah, I'm just going to leave the metal here because I don't care to take it all over. There's some random people that will get stuck here. They only logged in once, and so I don't care. This level over here. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh. Hey you. How do I make you wander? Wander. Go. Go. Wander faster. Anyway, I was going to show you, wonder if I can... Crap, I'm stuck. Can I focus you and make you wander also? No. Dang it. I want to destroy this wall. The rest of this video is going to be me being stuck. Come on. Watch this, how This is friend Lillian's beaver. She tamed this. But I'm not going to take it over because we have beavers that have better weight. So I can just stay here. And you don't want to wander, do you? Yet. So anyway, I've got two water systems. This one is actually connected to these tanks back here. So those tanks water, it doesn't water these three, but it waters this corner, and it also waters these two. Oh, water this one. Oh, that one gets rainfall. after I did that, I had also put in a permanent water source into the lake right there. I don't know if I have any paste left to fix that wall, because I kind of, even though it's getting kind of deleted, I don't know, if he ever puts the center back on, we can come back. So, I wonder if I can get paste from this. Probably not. I think I took all of the paste. I don't know if I can fix them all. Ooh, I can demolish these. Demolish this thing. Oops. I'm not used to this new system. Okay. I'm gonna take that oil with me, just because. Oops, wrong. Okay. Learn minimal. That's a wall. Oh, I already learned it. Oh yeah, that's right, because I had to fix another wall. Yeah. Okay, so I was going to show you up here. This was actually the latest edition, because we were so running out of room that I put this floor right here. And actually the stairs are new. I think Lillian put those in. She had a bunch of her wolves over here. And I just kind of parked parasaurs and the packies and whatever else I could fit up here. I'm really proud of this elevator, even though it's kind of off-center a little bit. It actually does really good, because it lines up exactly with the floor. And I think that's, what is that, 6 high? I think it's 6 high. And I'm really proud of up here, because at first it was just a box, and I was like, no, I don't want it just to be a box, I want it to be more. And so I was like, no, this is going to be like a thing with a balcony, and, you know, put little windows in. This is another little balcony that I never use because it's usually blocked off by birds. We used to have 4 of these, and only took 2 with us. This is my first real flyer, because it was given to me. But of course they've since nerfed it. So I have all of the points back from the speed nerf. Yeah, I'm not fond of the speed nerf, by the way. That actually really pissed me off. Because, you know, I spent hours just making, or breeding birds that were faster. Because this is a huge map. You know. But yeah, I'm really proud of these little balconies. I thought it really added some flair to the build. So that's that. after we had the Rexes and stuff parked downstairs, down here for a long time. Before I put in this little upper floor, there were just Rexes and Spinos parked in here. Then I decided that I needed more room, so I built this garage. And basically what I did is I went around I made sure that it was even with the other build, because I'm, you know, OCD like that, I guess, that I needed to make it all level. So I basically came off of this door and I went straight across right here, and then I started building out this way. And I used a bunch of thatch. I just placed thatch everywhere that was lined up. I have no idea why there's someone else's dodo in here, but there is. Yeah, I went around and I basically, you know, everywhere that it would let me put a foundation, that's where I built it. And there was a couple spots where I couldn't fit a foundation, but I was like, I still need a thing. Anyway. So yeah, it's kind of a funny build, because I just basically built where foundations would snap. And then I was like, just gonna put 2 big doors on it, a bunch of little doors, and yeah, it turned out kind of nice. I couldn't really use any of the doors because it was so full in here, but I had some Brontos that were parked back here. There was a Diplo that was parked right here also. And then a bunch of Spinos were parked in this area. Just over here. And then I had like 5 or 6 Rexes just lined up right here. So I couldn't really use this door at all. I would often come out of this door though, just by myself. But yeah, I never did finish the wiring in here. I was going to wrap wiring all the way around it, but I never got around to finishing it. This is the last light I put in, so it gets dark in this corner. I never did get around to it. Oh, there was like a patch today. It was supposed to be able to do light intensity. I don't know, I don't see it. Maybe it's because it's raining and because I'm recording at the same time, maybe my system doesn't process correctly, I don't know. It's a damn Troodon I'm leaving behind. Another difference I did is this one over here, this building right here is 12 high. And I realized I didn't really like the little gate sticking up like that. Kind of bothered me, so I was like, this other building I'm going to do 13 high. And I'll drop the walls and stuff down to kind of cover any gaps. Except for I kind of screwed up right here. I screwed up right here, trying to drop walls down because they just wouldn't let me do it. I forgot to put some of the walls in place before, I think. So it just won't let me put in more. Oh well. But yeah, this is just a funny looking build. But I like it. I like the little landing spot, like the little landing area right in the middle. That's probably my favorite part of this build, is that I've got that little landing strip right there. I can just park dinos or all the birds. If you get up high enough and look down at this thing, it kind of looks like a penis tip, which I didn't notice at first. And someone pointed out, I'm like, dude, you built a penis. I didn't mean to. It just happened. That's just how it happened, man. But yeah, I really like this location because, you know, I mean, before the flyer nerf, you know, you could just go for obsidian, and we basically came up right above us, and we'd have a bunch of metal. There's so many metal nodes up here. In fact, there are so many metal nodes that somebody had built a forge right over here. And I really like this forge build too. Is that on? Or is that just sliding? Maybe that's sliding, I don't know. It's all orange. I think it used to be orange like that, was it? I don't know. But yeah, I really like this little forge build. But yeah, we came up here and got all of these metal nodes up here. And then God, I cannot say her name. Lillian wanted to build like a fenced-in area around this pond here. But we never did figure out how to do it. And then our friend Creeper, he parked all of his dinos up here, but because he gave up on the game, they all kind of got claimed. So all of his dinos got claimed. And one of his Giga that was like right over here, I saved it from starvation, and somebody came and claimed it, which kind of, I don't know, I probably should have claimed it instead, but I kept hoping he would just come back. See, our taming pen is over here, which Lillian had built. And then I put the upper level on here, this ramp and everything on there, because I stood down here, and I'm like, how do you shoot or hit the things you drop in there? Because I was running around this thing, you know, she dropped something in, I'm like, I can't shoot, I can't hit it. How do you hit the thing that's in there? So yeah, I went and added this upper level, and I put a ramp on it because I hate climbing upstairs or up the ladder. So So that was kind of like a combined design, I think, because I like her design, you know, using the windows and the door frames. But I found a flaw, and I had to put in these two walls right here. This wall on both sides of the door. When we got a what they call it, the Therizes. Where those big claw things are. I'll go find one real quick. The claw monster, I don't know. We're all over here. But yeah, it kept glitching like around the door or out of the door. These things made me have to redesign because they would somehow glitch over the wall. There is Xenosaur. Oh yeah, and they just made all the names longer. This last patch. There is Xenosaur. I'm starting to death again because I don't have enough points to really put into Fortitude anymore because they kind of nerfed everything. Yeah, I had to put these two walls up to make it just a little bit higher, so those Xenosaurs won't escape over the wall. And this is my little build I did for Valentine's Day. The Valentine's. Valentine's patch or whatever, the event. This is my public dodo fertilization farm. It's basically a 5x5, I think. The little feeding trough underneath. I'm just gonna show you how I built it. Oh, one fell through. Slave Dodo 9 fell through. There's eggs falling through also apparently. Oh, I had wondered where some of the dodos went because I was like, where did some of the dodos go? Because I looked up here last week or something, and like, where did the dodos go that are missing? Because I had them all lined up. Some of them are falling through. See, that was missing. I was like, where did these ones that are missing go? Anyway, the center, had 6 slave dodo 40, and there was a master in here, the dungeon master, which I thought was funny. And I would basically take these all, or take each dodo, and I'd breed them with the master to get the Valentine's chocolate drops to get the hair, which you can't see. Let's see. So I could get the hair and the which I dyed purple because I like purple. I like how the eyebrows are purple though. That's funny. So yeah, this is probably the last build I did on this server. Is build the Or not this server, but this map. It's the little dodo slave dungeon for the Valentine's hearts, chocolates that drop. I also have the emote that came with it. I don't know if I can see it. I haven't really looked at the emotes since they've changed it. Let's see. Which button is it? Is it T? No. Oh, I remember. Heart. But you can't see if you're looking at your that way. You have to get like. Let's see. Yeah, that emote. Yeah, that was like a day's work. A day's work of making dodos mate. Anyway. Oh, that's wrong button again. Let's do it one more time. Okay. So yeah, this is my base that I'm going to miss. I mean, it could use some improvements. I was going to put a gate in right here. At first I didn't know what to do, which you can tell because I just put a big wall here, but I was like, there really should be a gate right here. Because I'm always flying over the top of the wall. Or I've got to take all the dinos in through this set. In through here to go out. But I don't know. After that flyer nerf though, after that nerf, I was just like, I really don't want to really play anymore. You know, I started playing with on other servers that had mods, and immediately they had the classic flyers mod. So yeah, but I'm gonna miss this place. I don't know, I'm actually really proud of this. Let's actually shut out the kitchen. The kitchen is actually really cool. It's a kind of a tight squeeze right here to get to this one. I like it. It works because if you go behind here, it's such a tight squeeze. It just barely fit. Yeah, really gonna miss this place. It's funny when Lillian had her place. It's kind of like right here, and we had this deck of boxes. It was actually in about like maybe right here, like along where this Gallimimus is, and I actually extended it out when I was building the new area. It came out farther. and so I had to push everything back this way. It was a crazy build, and it would have been interesting to film, but it took forever. It took forever to just very carefully take her place apart and then build this section over here. And eventually I was like, we started running out of metal. And I was like, we got so much done, I'll just like do the middle part. I'll do the outside in metal. You know, because I when I'm doing my builds, I'm kind of thinking of PvP, even though this is a PvE server, which it might actually say somewhere. PvE. It should actually say down here. So, PvE. It's so small. I have to like look in. I have to like kiss the monitor to look at it. But yeah, we're running out of metal. I didn't want to, you know, keep farming metal. We had all this stone. I was just like, I'll just do the outsides in metal, like this. Oh, this was actually an expansion. I expanded by three or four. And then I put this on. So that's why there's like metal and then stone and then metal again. It's because I expanded right there. But yeah, everything is outlined in metal, and then the inside is stone. And the top is metal because I was thinking, you know, PvP. You know, if this was a PvP build, that's probably how I would do it. Except for people these days are like doing double and triple walls and yeah. I don't care for that because that's too tedious. That's too time consuming. I'd probably do it if I did play on the PvP server, but this is PvE, and I was like, you know, I just kind of wanted to figure it out how I would build this base if it was kind of PvP. However, the garden already kind of throws off the whole PvP aspect because, you know, people just break through and then they're inside. And I've actually had people break in here before. They basically just damage the door. They just demolish the doors and walk in, but everything's locked up, so I could do anything. The DK timer on the server is like 4 days. And so some people came in and it's like, oh, the glass doors is 4 days. We'll just break in that way. And everything else is like 7, 8 days. So anyway, I think that pretty much covers it. I like how the fence is like even. It's very even and matched up with the build. Yeah, I did that on purpose too because I was like, I don't like my fences to be off. I don't like them to be skewed funny. And I use the railings because they're apparently you can't demolish or you can't break them or something. It's what I was reading is you can't basically you can't blow them up or anything. So I was like, I'll just use those, and it looks different. It doesn't look like a regular fence of just, you know, that wall back there. You can see through it, which is nice. You can't shoot anybody through it, which sucks, but I don't know, I really like the look of it. Because it's different. And then I also used it up here as, you know, as the railing. I mean, it takes more materials to make a fence like this. But I don't know, I like it. It's pretty. Probably be prettier if I painted it, but I didn't care to. I probably really should have painted this building instead of it being gray. I probably should have painted it, but again, I was lazy, so it's never happened. I was going to put in an upper level just on this side of the big, what do I call it, the garage. I was going to put a ramp that goes this way, over here towards the beavers, and it would go up a little bit. And then it would turn, it would go up a little bit more, and then there would be a door right here. It's the upper level for other dinosaurs. And so like this whole side, this whole section, to probably, you know, right over here would just be its own little storage area for more dinosaurs. But it never happened. I just didn't have time to do it. So I don't know, maybe if you ever get this map back, I'll work on it again. I don't know, I like this build. I like how there's like two buildings here, but they're right across from each other, and I like how these doors, check out these doors are awesome. So. Doors are so cool. I mean, there's still a little place here to walk, because I think this is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 5. A space of 5 in between there. But it's like a hallway when you open both of those up. It's so good. And they're so lined up. Okay, fine. They're a little bit off, but they're so close that you can't really tell. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna miss this place, man. Because I don't know, when you put so much time and effort into building something like this, and you have the little stories of why you did what you did, you know. You can't help but just keep flying around it. I kind of wish that they had diagonal snaps so that I could have made this ramp a little bit better, but I did what I could. Alright, let's go. I don't want to. Okay, fine. Let's go, let's go. Goodbye, little building. I'll miss you. You have to die. I'm sorry. Oh, I missed. That's why this is my blood princess. Not only did I raise her to be like super fast, but then she got nerfed. But she's got a ton of melee damage. Can I ride you back? No, you're gonna take too long. Another thing I was going to do on the server, but I kind of got blocked from doing it, because I was going to fix this bridge. I was going to take out all of the little pillars, which are hard to see because of the weather, but the little pillars, I was going to take them all out. And do more like a floating bridge. But somebody had built a bunch of pillars over here, so I couldn't finish it. But that bridge is going to be or it could have been demolished. I guess somebody came back. But yeah, I was gonna fix that bridge. I kept complaining about it too. I was like, somebody put a bunch of pillars there. I can't build that bridge. So that's a really nice bridge over here. And when we were going to we were doing the boss fights before we had more boss fights enabled. I thought this Rex is manned. Yeah, but before they were enabled, or before we had all of the bosses fixed, you know, except for the tech, because I guess tech isn't coming to this server, to this map. We only had just the monkey and the spider boss, you know, in the same instance, and I'd ride our Rexes over. Using all of those bridges. Or, you know, that one that's kind of partially broken. You could actually ride your Rex halfway on that bridge before, but it looks like someone else broke the rest of it, like the other side, so you can't use it at all anymore. I kind of wish that the dev, Ben, I think, yeah, Ben Burke, would take these little metal things out, or at least make it so that you don't collision with them, because it's really tough to park all of your dinosaurs up on this to take them into the boss battles, because, you know, I mean, these are actually stopping my bird, you know, so kind of wish he would fix those, but you know, at least make them transparent so you can walk through them. Whatever the word for that is, to make them so you can walk through. Alright, let's go back. Upload my princess. Travel. We also have the island on here. I haven't built anything over there. It's a new map that they've added. It's this, the 907 server. This is actually an Alaskan server that my friend originally found. Because he was like, oh, I got ARK. I need to find a server to play on. And I'm like, well, you should try to find a server that's close to you with the, low ping. And so he's like, well, let's look up Alaska stuff. And that's how I got on the server. See, back to our little outpost with the sheep pen, the Ovis pen that can kill you from heat because it's made of metal, and I'm stupid and I walk under it. But I made it out of metal because there are rock golems and I don't want it to be completely destroyed. So, I want this. Anything going to kill me? Anything at all? All day while I've been moving eggs from the other server, there's been capros over here just jumping on this guy. He's still bloody. I come over here and I keep killing him. It's kind of my fault because I triggered the server. So I was like, it's probably my duty to save them. Because I'm over here making the server do stuff. While the rest of the server is doing nothing. Where's this out there? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna miss that base so much. I mean, but I've got these cool builds over here. And over here, I have easy to find Ovises. See, there's still an Ovis up here. And I know this is a funny looking build of like a sheep pen. It was originally bigger, but I had to bring it in a little bit because the species eggs would keep killing the sheep in there. So I brought it in a little bit. And the server's lagging. But it works. I can store sheep up there. So sometimes they don't always disappear. They sit there for months and months before they despawn. But this is the first brown one I've seen. Level 40. There was an 85 I saw earlier, which is probably one of the higher ones I've seen. But it despawned, I think, or got killed by something. But yeah, if you're ever looking for an Ovis, this red orb, man, you can find like quite a few of them. Look up here on these rocks. Try not to anger the rock golem. The rock elemental, I always call it a golem, but when you look up here on these rocks, and usually you'll find one. Sometimes they're hiding down here. Sometimes you won't find one like on your first pass. Sometimes you'll fly all the way around this area. You won't find one on your first pass, but you'll find it on your second pass. I can't tell if that's server lag or if it's because I'm recording. It might be because I'm recording, but I'm also recording to another hard drive. I'm not recording to the same hard drive I'm playing with. So I don't know. I kind of wish that the graphics quality was a little bit better. But everything's either an epic or high already. Just gonna want to find an Elvis real quick, just to show you that they're pretty easy to find. I don't know, I already found 2 today. Usually you can find 3. Sometimes you have to kill everything in the area to get them to spawn faster. And this was also faster to do when flyers didn't have this nerf on them. Now I almost ran out of stamina. Yeah, check up on these rocks. If you're looking for an Elvis, check up on little crevices and stuff. Yes, where are you, buddy? I saw one. I've even seen an Elvis up here before. Just up on this rock. I bet I'm running out of memory is what's happening. Let's see. Let's see. Where is my cursor actually? No. I'm at 16.9. I have 24 gig. Anyway, this was also kind of a test just to see if my mic's at the right level. I should actually be using my new mic, but I was too lazy to set it up. Because I've got to, it's actually kind of in my closet that I'm sitting next to. It's kind of hiding underneath clothes. There's a mixer that I have to fiddle with. I thought that was an Elvis. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to make a video of what the old base looked like. And that's the base we built before we came over here and built this one. But I already kind of wanted, or I already knew where I wanted to build over here, and kind of what I wanted to build, because I had built it before. This is this box, but on the other server the box was only 12 high. This one's 13. So I took note of that other garage I built. So this is 13, so I can kind of cover these doors a little bit. Yeah, I like this build, and I actually might extend on this. I actually might make this section right here an upper story and go up again. I feel like I've got some bad frames or something. It usually runs smoother if I run this game in extremely low memory. I always forget to take these off. The only thing I don't really like about this build is this little area right here. For some reason, I'm not too fond of it. I think it's because this is off a little bit. But I had to put like a doorway here to support this ramp, or it would just crumble. But yeah, I could build another ramp that goes from right there to like up there somewhere, and have like an upper level. I'm just gonna build up from there. I'd have to. And then this would be my ramp right here to the upper level, to the third story. I guess it would be a third story. So this is kind of like a second story right here, and this is. Oh, actually, this is the second story, and that would be a third story, and this is like a half story. I don't know. I'm tired. I've been moving stuff all day. And we have so much paste, and we have, you know, so much paste. I moved all of the paste that we had. And I'm just pushing buttons trying to get rid of that. This guy's full of paste. And there's a Spino outside that's full of paste. And that's basically all from raiding those beaver dams. Trying to do my experiment. So, but yeah, I need to build some more room to put all these guys, because I moved all of these from the center. Alright, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm just gonna park up here where I started. This is my friend, Lillian Adams, which I can say when I see the name, but when I have to think about it, it's harder. I don't know. Having autism is fun, guys. That was fun. Alright, well, take care, everybody. Thanks for watching.